Welcome back to the ADMW2, everyone. This is Puddnhead, and this is a pre-recorded game between Werekingdom and Pole287. And Werekingdom graciously provided us with the video, and I will be talking about this game as it goes. I have not seen this game at all, so I know what happens on challenge, but I don't know how it goes down. Looks like Werekingdom is choosing to play the Druid in the upper left, and red, and the Johktari in the lower right is Pole. Pole already saying that he's screwed. So we'll see how it goes here. I don't know if I've seen very many Johktari versus Druid matchups. It seems to me that Johktari would want to get in there fast and deal with things quickly. I mean, even with just the boomerang and Hawkeye, you can be throwing 5 dice at that tree. I don't know if that's worth doing, or if you just get diced on the way over by a bunch of Thornlasher shenanigans. You should be able to get a lot of extra dice on the Druid's creatures. Druid creatures don't have very much armor, and your Wounded Prey ability will definitely function. And if you can focus fire, I think you got a shot. Don't know what the plan for Pole is here, but it looks like Werekingdom's going to do Flower and Tree, which is fairly standard Druid opening. There we go. Tree Bond, up the channeling, up the life. Good deal. Looks like we got Seedling Pond and a Falcon coming out next. If you look up here, the plan is to get some economy going, and then yeah, interesting. All right, so the lair is coming out very aggressively. Wonder how that's going to go for Brandon. Okay, he's got a meditation amulet and lair. Fascinating. That's kind of a middle way, aggressive and defensive at the same time. Start cranking out the mana and dropping out the creatures. Alright, looks like Werekingdom's sticking to his plan. No, maybe not. Nothing on the lair yet. Oh, there it goes. Meridia's Blessing being hovered here. Definitely an excellent card against, or in any Druid. And the real way that you don't get Meridia's Blessing all the time is with another Druid on the field. Lots of planning going on. That aggressive layer really makes you double think what is going to be a good plan. But it's still just creatures coming off the layer, so maybe it'll be dealt with just fine. Alright, so he's using the Vine Tree to place another one. He's going to blow it up in order to put the Vine Snapper right there. That is a good place for Vine Snapper. We'll just see if he survives. We've got Bark Skin prepared. A little nervous about the Johktari coming in and hurting him. So round 2, Werekingdom's already off script here. Looks like he's hovering a mana flower too. So he decided to not go for the Falcon. Oh, Pole just meditates. Another flower, and then a bark skin going down. Alright, what's the quick cast for Pole? I would expect a Hawkeye or a bow of some kind. I'm very surprised that nothing came off that layer this round. I think that might be a mistake. Yeah, there's too much economy going on the Johktari side here. If he's going to be aggressive, he's going to have to push it and get more creatures out than the Druid does, because if he lets the Druid get more creatures out than him, it's over. Gonna just kill them all as they come off the layer. Kind of an eclectic mix of stuff in this Druid. I see Togra, I see Kachara, I see Sunfire Amulet, Hunting Bow. Lots of if this then that, probably. Alright, Vine Snapper's up and ready. So whatever comes off of that layer is going to get hit for 5 dice. Acid Ball, maybe? Might deploy first from Werekingdom. And he's going to use that Vine up to place a Thorn Lasher. Ooh, Shoals Deep Crocodile. There's a big one. Alright, I wonder what he's going to do here. Maybe back up with the Druid? Just in case of Arouse the Beast? Oh, he's just going to go for the Acid Ball. Alright. Interesting that he chooses to not play the Hawkeye before using the Acid Ball here. Gets 1. Wow, that's like the worst roll you can get from an Acid Ball. He's just going to punch it. Look at that. Alright. 1 damage on the Croc. Let's see what the Johktari does here. Ooh, Rouse the Beast. Okay. He's going to go straight for the Druid. Fascinating. Just 2 crit damage, but he does get the grapple. Crocodile just went. He doesn't have a full action. Crocodile just attacked. Hopefully it didn't go in. There we go. And it was 4 damage. Not too shabby. Plant has piercing 1 and there's 1 corrode on the crocodile. Alright, he's getting more mana. Interesting. The crocodile has, I believe, 13 health, 15 health, something like that. I will look it up, and it will be glorious. Shoals Deep Crocodile, 13 health. Yep. Okay, so that crocodile only has 8 health left, and there's 3 things about to hit it. I think Pole wants to get another creature out this turn pretty quickly here. Could do another crocodile if you wanted to. I'd love to see bear, maybe. Bear, meditate, and then a rock, and try and kill something. I think that Pole probably should have attacked that Vine Snapper. The Druid's 3 dice aren't going to do a whole lot. Vine Snapper's 5 dice are going to do a lot to your crocodile. Looks like he's going to rust the crocodile here, and then maybe crumble the meditation amulet. Might see a death roll out of the crocodile, although you're not going to kill a Druid before the Druid's creatures are all out, just because of that tree regen. Well, I don't know if he used it. He was not paying attention. Oh well. It's another vine out. He's going to put the Thorn Lash over there. Zambila comes out. Ooh, that's dangerous. Zambila with 8 dice able to hit her. That's... I don't know if I would have done that. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Also, Pole doesn't need the piercing on his Zambila. I wonder if he's planning to enchant her with like Badger Frenzy or something and try and kill the Vine Snapper. Alright. Death roll. Ooh, that was a bad roll. 4 damage. And bleed. It's okay. The regeneration will take care of the bleed. Crumble the meditation amulet. He chooses to only pay 2 because you pay 4 and then get back 2. He did have enough. See, now the Johktari needs to come into the fight, though. Alright, chant on his Mbila. Wonder what that is. I would guess a Glancing Blow or a Badger Frenzy or something. Rhinohide would be pretty good too. And Arouse the Beast. Alright. That's kind of an early Rouse the Beast. Usually you want to do that. Oh no, because the crocodile has already acted. So if he didn't rouse right then, he would not get to act with his Mbila. Oof. Rust, crocodile, and that is 5 more damage. Only needs 3 to die. The only way to save the crocodile is to guard right now. Oh, Badger Frenzy. Oh, he's going straight for the mage. I disagree with this plan. The dice are not doing so hot for him. Well, I guess he averaged out then. 2 on one, 6 on another, 8 total damage. Crocodile's gonna die to this thing. Yep, there's the 3. That's all I needed. And Rust gave him the win there. Werekingdom is going to heal the bleed with the regen. So he takes it there, and then yep, gives himself a damage so that the regen calculates properly. Alright. Yeah, that crocodile died really fast because Werekingdom had the creatures to take it out. And now Pole is in a hard spot here. Badger Frenzy's gone, and Isambila is not going to survive where the crocodile didn't survive. I think you need to attack the creatures, use that wounded prey ability to kill them off. Just so everybody knows, you can actually grapple a rooted creature. It is okay. Just means they're unmovable, not that they're ungrappleable. Let's see if Pole can get some force together here. I think he's going to have to cast a couple of low-level creatures just to get some dice on the field, a critical mass of dice. I mean, a Hawkeye and a Rock wouldn't be that bad either. Try and kill something. Hawkeye and a Rock would be 6 mana, leaving him with 8 using the lair. Six mana because of the Enchanter's Ring over there. Is he gonna yeah, he's gonna do it. Sealing Pod comes out. Interesting choice. Alright, that snake. It's possible that the snake dodges everything. But that's not a whole lot of dice. What he's looking to do is remove Werekingdom's dice. He's running away. Interesting. Just abandoning his creatures? I'm confused. Guess he didn't want to get pulled by double Thorn Lasher? I think he would use the Vine Snapper first anyway. Druid is gonna Surging Wave his Zambila. Alright. Gets the push and the slam. Where's he gonna push her? Gonna push her over there. Huh. Alright. I used his whole action to do that. I'm curious. Was he expecting Zambila to run away? Just wanted to get the days on so his Druid didn't take damage? Alright, here comes Zambila. I'm trying to hit something. I really don't agree with this. And she fails the days roll. Alright, wow. 3 damage. Deathlock, huh? Interesting. So the Druid's gonna not be able to heal. But, and there's the Snatch. Interesting. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I think you wanted to use the Vine Snapper first. And I don't think there's anything wrong with attacking the snake with the Vine Snapper either. I mean, yeah, sure, it'll probably dodge, but if it doesn't, it's dead. So, And attacking the lair isn't really going to do a whole lot anyway. Barkskin should be back in the Druid's book, not in the discard pile. Deathlock, wow. I mean, Deathlock is pretty good against the Druid, but I would put it down when you're in a winning situation, not when you're having to deal with having to run away. Huh. I guess he wanted to get the bleeds on the Druid and then get a Deathlock out and then basically protect the Deathlock until the Druid died. Didn't quite go like he planned, I don't think. And I think it was because that aggressive layer allowed the Druid to put a Vine Snapper right there where it could just eat whatever came out. And then nothing came out of the layer first turn. So there weren't enough dice to knock out the Vine Snapper before it could do something. So, wow, look at that. He puts a flower where the Deathlock is, so that even if the Johktari leaves, he can slowly whittle away that Deathlock. Yeah, it does look like he was going for a bleed game with the Johktari. Is that Direwolf? Right, what is this? Alright, it is currently... Yeah. He's going to go in there and attack the Druid. He's just going to go all out on this. Man. Alright. So we got 3 damage. Puts him up to 14 again. With Falcon Precision so that the snake can't dodge. Interesting. Look at that. There's a dead snake. An obliterated snake, so it doesn't even fuel the Slavorg. Did he attack with that? He attacked the Deathlock. He did. He attacked the Deathlock. Okay. He's not concerned about the Johktari Beastmaster right now. And honestly, the Johktari Beastmaster has not affected this combat at all. Yeah, just stood there meditating a couple times. Hasn't thrown a single die yet, and I don't know. I just kind of wasting that range +1 trait. Attack is Mbila. Try and knock off one of the high dice creatures. Yep. There she goes. And now it's just a direwolf versus the world. He finally puts his Hawkeye on. And then guards. Interesting. I don't... Well, maybe he doesn't want to snatch the direwolf away from the vine snapper. That makes sense. See if there's a quick cast from the Johktari. Oh, I see. That is a concession. Is it? Always good to double check. Defeatist against the Druid. Well, I mean, Druids are tough sometimes, but I think there are some significantly better ways that could have been played. For one, I think the aggressive player needed to be backed up by even more aggression. Something like Kajara and a wolf, first turn, something like that, second turn, and then just continue pounding on that every creature that came up until you had creature advantage. Your layer kept creature advantage. I mean, once you have a critical mass of about 14 dice, you can kill anything that comes out. Yeah, it could have gone a lot better for Pole. Obviously, he was not doing very well during the back half of that game, but I think there could have been some pretty sweet game there if some different decisions were made. All right, that's ADMW2. We finished the game between Werekingdom and Pole. Good luck to everybody in the future. Bye, guys.